It's The Local Show on News Radio 570 WSYR, a service of Geddes Federal Savings and Loan and Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2023 summer edition of The Local Show. I'm your host, Tom Soccocio Jr., along with my friend and co-host, Steve Roberts. The Local Show features conversations about local businesses. We talk to the business owners, CEOs, CFOs, entrepreneurs, nonprofits, business advocates, and other business-friendly organizations. We talk about how they got into business, why they do business right here in Syracuse, New York, and where their businesses might be going in the future. You're going to hear all about their successes, challenges, opportunities, marketing, and advertising. We're broadcasting from the Zoey Advertising Studios, sponsored by Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. Hearty, healthy, good morning to Steve Roberts. How are you there, buddy?
I'm doing all right, Tom.
Okay.
I was just trying to silence my electronic devices, because
Yes.
it's a little annoying when you hear those.
When you hear those things.
Sure. And our first guest just whacked the table and shook the whole room. But but you got my attention. I was nodding off.
Fun stuff.
He's excited about being on the Local Show, Tom.
Always.
So tell me about your boat. A lot of people have been up to their earlobes in water. You know, lakes have been high, docks have been underwater.
Yeah, there was an unfortunate incident I didn't tell you about.
Your sump pump wasn't going on automatically.
No, it was
coming. I told you needed to.
Well, I know. I always do what you tell me to do, Tom. But
gotta have that.
I know. See, your boat was
so it didn't obviously.
So there was a little water, and we dealt with it. But the folks up at 43 North, that's where it sits, right there by the bridge, the old trade yacht, and they're great. And they, matter of fact, it had some water. I got up there, and they'd already hooked up a pumper, pumping it out.
Oh, good.
And I didn't say, hey. I mean, it's nice to have friends.
Sure.
I'm sure I'll get a bill, but that's okay. They're still friends. I mean, you own a marina, you take care of the people there. And
how does it affect the fishing for you? Is the higher water, does that make fish feed
here is the greatest enemy of fishing this year for me.
What's that?
My wife likes to swim in the river.
Okay.
The river, the lake, the river, the lake. So we've been going up the canal up to where it's really kind of quiet up at the lock there, and it's
sure.
And the water's warmer, and that's not a place I would go to fish. Mm-hmm. So I fish a little. So we've been swimming a lot more. So I fish, but not so much. But we did that this last week, and
but the higher water in general, does that
it gets
hurt
all murky. It just gets
murky.
murky and weird, and it's hard for the fish to see.
Okay.
But there was this unfortunate incident where the noodle that she swims with blew away.
Oh,
So we looked at it. It was like maybe 50 yards out there going up the river.
Yeah.
So I played the hero, Tom.
I thought you were the noodle.
I dove
she
in,
swam with.
I grabbed it, I swam back with it, and that was my exercise for the year.
Very good. Well, folks, stick around. We've got an action-packed show for you. A lot of great guests. First up, we'll talk with Neal Carr. He's the Vice President of Prime Heating and Air. We're going to talk with Gloria Roberts. That's your mom.
I know her.
Okay. I don't know how it relates to local business, but she's 90 years old. It
absolutely does. There we go.
Okay, there you go. And then Julie Lewinsky, she's the owner of Care Patrol. Alex Bem stops by, Executive Director of Clear Path for Veterans. Nancy Orelli is the founder and president of Community Living Advocates. Michael C. Graham, owner of Michael C. Graham and Son Constructions. He'll stop by and have a nice conversation. And then Sean Hennessy will stop by. He is the interim director of the New York State Fair. I don't know how long he's going to be interim.
Yeah, just give the guy the job.
Jeez. He's been there for a couple of years now, it seems, so I don't know. But anyway, he'll be on and we'll talk all about the great New York State Fair. Speaking about great, here's Neal Carr, the great Vice President of Prime Heating and Air. How are you?
Good, guys. How you doing?
Wow. Good, buddy.
I appreciate you putting me on before Gloria today.
Yeah.
I want to follow her up.
No, she's a hard act to follow.
I know.
Sure. So, how's business for you?
Good.
Yeah. Things, better than last year, better than the year before.
I think we're as good or better than last year. Mm-hmm. This summer's been not great as far as HVAC wanting weather.
Right.
Oh, yeah. People have been desperate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But other than that, we're doing well. People are still calling us looking for estimates, and getting stuff maintained and
getting lots of referrals is what it looks like.
Yeah. A lot of customer referrals, customer to customers, which is great. People calling us saying they've heard us on here, which is awesome. People singing me the jingle from the radio when I show up.
Good. That's a good thing.
We should change it and put your name in it.
No,
it's time for Neal.
No, I think prime rhymes a little better, I think.
Right.
Yeah. But no, things are good. Yeah, can't complain.
Have you added to the product line? I mean, with the New York State laws and rules and things coming down the pike in terms of electric and everything, what new products do you install?
Nothing new. I mean, it's the heat pumps. That's where they're trying to push people. Yeah. So, a lot of people calling us, getting information on that, seeing what their options are. We've been putting a bunch of them in. So, even if, they're a great system on top of your gas furnace, having the gas furnace as a backup for now. It's still a great system. You get better efficiency on the AC side. The heat side's still really efficient. So it's not like we're ripping out everything gas and just putting in electric heat pumps.
Tom, are you one of those guys? You're probably not. I was that would wait. How long can I wait before I actually turn the furnace on?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's okay. Let's cool, like not yet.
Yeah.
It's not real. How long? And there's that. And then there's that recognition that I have got to do.
You wake up and it's time.
And on that day, how many phone calls do you get?
That's when it gets busy. Even if you're not going to be running it, definitely get it maintained ahead of time.
Sure.
Just, get it fired up for the first time with us there. In case there are any issues, we can get it taken care of. So when that day does come, you don't have to worry. You just flip it on and go with it.
I think the big thing is when people turn it on, they smell something.
Yeah.
There's always a smell.
Yeah.
And they go, oh my gosh. What's going on? We better call somebody.
Dust on the burners.
Because of the kids were smoking in the basement, or is there some other stuff?
I don't know. Depends on the household, I guess.
Yeah, like Neal says, it could be just, dust on the burners.
Yeah,
But you should have it maintained. It should be all cleaned out before you even fire it up.
Yeah, all the components should be checked to make sure they're working appropriately. Make sure there's no gas leaks, that kind of thing. So
the big question I have to ask is, tell us something, a story about Dwayne, your brother, that no one knows that we can mess with him.
Yeah, not work related, I'm guessing.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. Just it's a family business. There must be some Dwayneisms in there.
No, the newest thing with Dwayne is he's gotten into hiking. Yeah,
really?
Yeah, he's done some parts of the Appalachian Trail here in New York. He's really getting into that. He did a couple overnights. Yeah.
So Dwayne is brilliant, but never the loudest guy in the room at the party with a lampshade on his head. So is he doing that solo, or is he?
Yeah, that was a solo trip. Yep, kind of just getting
He's
out
already
nature, I guess.
thinner than a rail. It's like
I don't think it's an exercise thing.
Yeah.
I think it's just a get out in nature thing and
get away from his brother. Or?
Well, that definitely. I could be adding to that for sure,
but it's a family. It's fun, family business.
Yeah.
And Tom, you and I, back when we wanted to start the whole local show idea, the whole getting to know the family businesses, there is a layer of that. So people ask you, "How's your brother?" and "How's it going?" and that's just part of every day, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, which makes it nice. I think people enjoy or appreciate. I get a lot of like, "Wow, what's it like working with your brother?" You know what I mean? But 90% of the time it's great. Now I would even go 95.
Right.
And most of the time, the other 5% is just brother stuff anyway. It's not even business related usually.
Right.
So, but no, it's great.
And then when you get busy, who's got time to, have issues?
Yeah.
You just want to move forward.
Yeah. And it's just, him as the owner, he knows he's got someone he can 100% trust, and so there's no issues there.
Right.
It seems like you've carved out your territories, and
absolutely.
Everybody knows what they're supposed to do.
We play to our strengths as best as we can. Yeah.
I would suggest, folks, that you call now, and you can get on one of their maintenance type programs, and then you're covered throughout the winter.
Now's the time. Yeah, let's start getting those furnaces looked at, boilers.
315-802-4287. 802-4287. primeheatandair.com. So put it all down on your Funkin' Wagnall.
Yes, put it in your Rolodex.
In your Rolodex, not your refrigerator.
People are Googling Rolodex right now.
Thank you so much, Neal. You have a great rest of the day. Say hello to Dwayne for us, okay?
All right, will do. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right. Coming up next, we're going to talk with Gloria Roberts. That's Steve's mom.
That's my mom.
Say hello for me, Steve.
Her 90th birthday, and on The Local Show on 570 WSYR.